Hi, welcome to Happy Positive Traveler, and we have Maxim with us. He's from Russia and he's a Paleoanthropologist. So we'll ask my name few questions regarding that field and all. So this may be my first podcast and all. I'm not sure how I will upload and all, but let's see. So he has traveled more than 40 countries.
No, 25, 26.
Okay.
I think, if I remember correctly, India is 26.
And he studied Paleontology in Moscow State University.
Yeah, exactly.
So my question is so Paleontology is like study of fossils.
Paleontology is it is study of fossils of different, usually extincted animals. Yes, except humans, except hominids. Hominids, they belong to Paleoanthropology. Yes, and it is anthropology as a science is a science of which studying diversity of human. We can divide it on social anthropology and biological or physical anthropology. And physical anthropology we can divide into anthropology of living human. It's studying of physical condition of human who actually live, who like me and you. And paleoanthropology generally it studies the physical condition and diversity of people who already died. Not only far ancestors. Far ancestors too, like Australopithecus, etc. But the people who died not a lot of time ago, just maybe 17th century or something like this, a study of these people is studying of these people belongs to paleoanthropology too. Usually it considered to be so.
So all the way up to primates or just before that, how far back?
Primatology, traditionally, I don't know how in other countries, but in Russian tradition, Russian scientific tradition, primatology belongs to anthropology too. Yeah, so it's like third part. So social anthropology, physical anthropology, and from physical anthropology is anthropology of living human, paleoanthropology, and primatology of modern primates, and the studying of ancient primates generally close to paleoanthropology. But it's paleoanthropology we can divide it on evolutionary paleoanthropology and paleoanthropology of more modern humans. So I studied more modern human. I studied the physical condition of Eastern Asian people who lived about 40,000 years before, 10,000 years before, several thousand years before. But they were modern type people.
We have a Neanderthal mother. We all humans have a Neanderthal mother named Lucy, and her partial skeletons are preserved in National Museum of Ethiopia, and replicas are there in the other parts of the world. So, how can you elaborate a little bit about anything your knowledge about Lucy and all?
At first moment, Lucy is not Neanderthal.
Oh.
You should understand that Lucy was Australopithecus.
Oh.
Australopithecus, it was very more. It was very earlier study than Neanderthal. Neanderthalian people lived only in Europe. It was European people, and they were almost like modern people. Of course, they were another species with another morphological features, but they were very relatively loose. Comparing with Lucy, they were significantly more close to us. Lucy was.
Neanderthals and humans, Homo sapiens actually interbred also, right? They still
of
have
course,
11%,
of course.
few percentage of genes of them.
Neanderthals lived in the same time as modern people. It's about 50,000 years ago. Lucy was
3.2 billion is correct.
Australopithecus, and it is not very correct to call especially Lucy, especially that individual, like a mother of all living people. Of course, we have one common female ancestors from the same time as Lucy. The existing previous existing of this female individual, which was our common female ancestor, was identified using the genetic information of all modern people. We call this individual as mitochondrial Eve. But of course it is not she doesn't equal Lucy. And I should say that mitochondrial Eve was significantly more later than Lucy, I think. And
Lucy lived around 3.2 billion years ago.
something like this. And this maybe even I think 1 or 2 million years ago.
And we've come to our final. It's not question. It's like my opinion and all. It's like rubbish talking to an expert regarding that and all. Since he has studied 40,000 years history to now and all. It's my opinion in that subject, which may be like below average, but let it be, okay. See, fossils, like I'm just coining 2-3 new terms in that, not totally out of the blue. We have fossils history, like long way back, and around 6,000 years back we started writing, scriptures and then those kind of things. Then that is also fossil. Those people who contributed in that writing books or thing and all, they are also dead. So their lives and their history, we don't need to go into the bones or like that thing and all that. They have put it out communication through words and in writings and all. That is just like a modern fossil and all. It's like forget about that. And the actual thing which is happening now is that we are like digital fossil, in the sense we are content creating, right? See, I know these videos and all will be uploaded and all, and AI will pick up. And my accent to the way I speak to my body language, everything will be like. So now we are digitalized fossil as content creators. I just want to share with other content creators. How do you feel about that? This idea of mine or this corpus of mine, which came recently, very recently, since you are coming in Paleoanthropologist and all that. I was thinking it's totally new thought, And any other Paleoanthropologist of his friends and all that, you can also comment if for this thing any new idea comes in by when I upload this YouTube, comment below. So.
In any case, all these questions will be in the face of future scientists.
Yeah, true.
But generally, to get the most available information about the appearance and physical conditions of some people, it's better to have some physical evidence in your hands and perfectly to have some soft tissues, some mummy maybe, but because of all soft tissues usually are rotten, so we have to work only with skulls and bones. That's it.
Okay. So thanks a lot for Maxim to be part of this interview, and that's it.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.